Why would someone want to dive in near zero visibility for abalone? Everyone who dives loves doing so when the visibility is great. I have several videos posted on YouTube in those conditions. However, if you are interested in finding trophy-sized abalone 10 inches or bigger, then you need to dive where most abalone divers don't go. Those areas that routinely have poor visibility qualify. On days where visibility is poor in my favorite spots, I proceed to dive in areas that I know have historically poor visibility. If I'm going to dive in a low visibility environment, I might as well do it where I am most likely to find a trophy-sized abalone. Diving in low visibility presents different challenges and dangers, but the rewards can also be great. The risk of shark attack increases, as well as entanglement and other issues. However, common sense and safe diving practices can serve to help mitigate these and other risks. The use of fundamental ab hunting techniques becomes critical if you hope to have any success. These are not my techniques, but techniques I have had the privilege to learn from some of the most successful trophy abalone divers in the world. The use of a float line, flashlight, and 10-inch abalone gauge are essential to success. I recommend a 50-foot float line with one end attached to your abalone iron, the other to your dive board. I would suggest some sort of a dive board for a float, rather than a tube. There are a few on the market, or you can build your own. If you are in heavy kelp, use a kelp clip, secure your float, and let your float line trail free. Slip your ab iron between you and your weight belt, and with your flashlight in one hand and your 10-inch gauge in the other, dive down and begin your search. Keep your flashlight out in front of you so that you don't swim into the bottom. When you find some promising structure or abalone, drop your ab iron to mark your spot when you run out of air, so you can return and continue where you left off. When resting on the surface between dives, close your eyes so as to improve your night vision. If and when you find a potential trophy-sized abalone, you can measure it at your leisure, knowing that you can mark its location with your ab iron and float line and have no trouble in relocating it on your next dive. Take your time. Make sure it is the size you want. Evaluate how you want to go about prying it from the rock. Then, after resting on the surface, go down and pop it. It is a strange and mysterious world when you are diving in low visibility. If you do so, you may find yourself being rewarded with some exceptionally large abalone. This is Roger Rude with another Rude View on abalone diving. Have fun and dive safe.